In 24 hours before voters head to the polls across Arizona, many races in Democracy 2012 still remain in doubt.
So, for a prediction on what tomorrow may bring, we turn to former elected officials for both the Republicans and the Democrats. And
ABC 15's Tim Vetcher sat down with Terry Goddard and John Shadegg for this Election Day preview.
I'm Paul Gosar, and I approve this message.
Candidates and committees have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars this election cycle trying to win your vote.
How many times will Ben Quayle embarrass us?
But Democrat Terry Goddard says that strategy may end up having the opposite effect.
I think voters have got a gutful, and I would not be surprised to see a lower turnout than we've seen in the past because people basically follow the adage, don't vote, it only encourages them.
It's turned out to be a very bitter campaign.
Republican John Shadegg attributes that negative tone to redistricting. He says when the commission redrew the lines, it made the primary election more competitive and lessened competition in the general election.
Career politician David Schweikert.
The reality is many of the races, at least these races for the United States Congress, will be decided on Tuesday night.
Both men pointed to the race in District 6 between David Schweikert and Ben Quayle as the one with the outcome perhaps most in doubt and therefore the one with the most mudslinging back and forth.
Ben Quayle. He's embarrassed us too many times.
I think it's bad for the party. I quite frankly think it's also bad for the state.
District 6 on the Republican side is one of the most hotly contested races I've ever seen.
Worst of all, Gosar voted to give our tax dollars to Acorn.
And with the negative ads continuing to run up until the very end, it's safe to say even before they count the votes, the Valley's TV stations may come out on Election Day as the biggest winner of all.
Paul Gosar, the conservative we can trust for Congress.
I'm Tim Vetcher, ABC 15 News.
Well, Uncle Sam will be keeping a close eye on our primary process tomorrow. The Department of Justice will have monitors at polling places in Maricopa County, and they'll be looking for instances of voter discrimination. Latinos in the Valley claim they are treated unfairly, especially by Sheriff Joe Arpaio and his deputies. Arpaio denies those accusations.
Well, Arizona's primary, if you haven't figured it out by now, is tomorrow. ABC 15 News is dedicated to bringing you the best primary coverage in Arizona. We're live at every important race in the Valley, and you can watch our nonstop coverage. Several options here for you. ABC15.com, ABC 15 Mobile, our digital channel 15.2, or Cox Cable channel 95. We'll start at 8.
One local race getting the attention of a big Republican name. Former vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin in Gilbert today to campaign for 5th District congressional candidate Kirk Adams. He's facing off against former gubernatorial candidate and former Congressman Matt Salmon. Palin wanted to have the event at Joe's Farm Grill after seeing it featured on the Food Network.
Arizona is so gorgeous. You guys are good, independent, patriotic people, and so proud to be here. There's no place that I would rather be tonight than in Gilbert, Arizona.
Adams says Palin wanted to keep speeches short so she could have more time to meet guests. She's serving up barbecue there.